During this YouTube video, I'm going to be showing you how to add sound effects from a library on a piece of software that I've been using called Soundtrack Pro. I've been using this piece of software for my media coursework, which was a radio drama. You need to utilise every bit of equipment when recording a radio drama to be able to keep the listeners interested and to make sure they know what's going on. If you say, like, for example, in part of my radio drama, close the door, and no one closes the door, the audience is going to get confused because the audience has lost their sense of sight in terms of they are only listening to the piece. You need to be able to set the place for them with the use of sound effects and noises in the background for them to know what's going on. There's no point of having a huge chunk of someone talking and no background noise, as it's going to be quite tedious. I'm going to talk you through the process of looking up a sound effect from the Soundtrack Pro library and placing it into Soundtrack Pro to be able to get these sound effects to run smoothly for your piece. I had to take note whilst I was creating my radio drama that the sound effects on Soundtrack Pro may not be as good as the ones the BBC or film companies use, as they have the rights to the great sound effects as they are major companies. First of all, you need to have your piece of work open in front of you. I've selected this part of my coursework here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this so I can show you how I added it in. On your right here, you have the Soundtrack Pro sound effects library. You can either click on these here, and they'll give you lots of different types of like ambient sound, animal sounds, or you can search for it. I'm going to search for the sound effect that I've just removed, which was Footsteps Bear Run 1, which is here, and then I'm going to drag it and put it here. Now this is far too long, so I'm going to cut it down. I only really need it to be about this long, so if you click B, click on the sound effect, and A, then you can delete the other half.
Now!
You can't fucking hear it. Ta-da!